the tram. There's not a very long line. There's Sedgway people up the head of us, and I'm trying to find the bar. It's Irish bar. Oneills. There's two Oneills in Seville, and this one's open longer hours than the other Oneills next to me or near me. So, but it's a reasonable distance away, this one, and hope I get on the right road. It's yeah, it's beautiful day. The weather's been good. It should be the end of the tram line. That's the easy way to find it. So, if I'm correct, the street I'm looking for is just down here. So fingers crossed. Yeah, it's a beautiful city. Oh god, all the bloody horse-drawn carts are out in force. I saw a lot of those last trip I was here, and they were pretty vacant actually, but it might have been the time of year. It was a bit earlier in the year. It used to be fairly peak period, I'd say. I guess that's a tour on the bikes. It's a lot of people. And it's a great bike riding city. And magnificent architecture. Bit on the warm side, but that's okay. I'm sort of used to that, being a Cairns boy, Southeast Asian boy. Let's keep going down here to the end, and then we'll be down to where Oneills is. It's a fair distance, though. I was hoping that might be the end of the line there, but it's not. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a hike by the looks of it, a bit further than I thought. So I might just check my phone to make sure I'm going in the right direction. Okay, finally found a place with the football on, as you can see. Still in Seville, and this place opens around 9 AM. It's Oneills. There's two Oneills, and this is the one that opens at 9 AM, and it's a long, long way from where I am. So quite a hike in the hot sun. Big place though, it's a huge bar. Absolutely gigantic. I ordered a Sylvester, and I got it actually, they gave it to me in a bottle. So it's interesting. So that's what I got. That was €3, about $5 I guess, maybe a little more. Not cheap. Anyway, at least I get to see the football. I better see the Tigers, that'd be more important, and that means that they will have it on, so that's great. Oh, there's a big comeback by Geelong. There's no expats here. I thought there might be some expats and provide a bit of atmosphere, but zero. So nothing. I'll come back here tomorrow anyway for the Richmond game. It's a big place. Got darts and crap. Oh, it's downstairs. Okay. Tables. Hola. Adios. See ya. Yeah. Ooh, warm outside. This is their menu. Yeah. Ooh, geez, some stuff. It's not cheap. I don't know if there's any expats there. It's weird. You'd think a pub like that would have them. Maybe they're more prevalent in my local Oneills. Well, the girls are friendly anyway. And I'll tell you, they didn't hassle me about just buying the one beer, so that was good. But gee, it's expensive. When you consider I got a bottle of vino for 50.50 euros more, it puts in perspective. And that was the local brew, was €3. So I reckon it's a bit pricey. They probably have happy hours at some stage, but I wouldn't be there at that time because of the time difference. So I'm going to have to be back at about the same time tomorrow. I might sink a couple of Hoe Gardens before I turn up. That's a nice beer. But I'll check them out online, see if there's any cheaper options, because I think there must be better value than that. But you know, it's you pay for the footy coverage anyway, so they're providing a service there, so that's fair enough too. But yeah, it's a long way out of the tourist district. It's surprising to have a bar that far away. I guess it's cheaper rent for them. Ooh, I might stop off at the supermarket on the way back, except I haven't got a bag to put stuff in. I suspect they charge you for bags here. Yeah, I don't know, I'm thinking of getting a bottle of vino, and because I've got all that spinach now, and had the same as I had yesterday with a roll, with a baguette, and I'll add the spinach, so I'll make it a healthy option today. That's the only meal I had yesterday. I'm feeling fine. I don't really feel like I need much food. This is a very big park just here, and also one thing I noticed, also a lot of people bike riding as well as using electric scooters. I've seen quite a few of those. I've only seen the Segways once, but I've seen the scooters a number of times. They're certainly quite popular here. So yeah, as I say, you can see the bike riders are in proliferation, but also, there you go, scooter, as I told you. They're not rare. And it's the park. It feels quite hot and dry. It is a very hot and dry country. Outside of the city you don't see much greenery. So there are plenty of people bike riding. Yep. It's used a lot. It's an excellent bike track system they've got in Seville. It's excellent. So but I've got one thing I'm surprised is I've hardly heard any English since I've been here. It's very strange. You think there'd be quite a few English tourists and maybe some Americans, or even a smattering of Australians and New Zealanders, but not so far. I haven't noticed anything. It's nearly all Espanol. So yeah, not even other European accents either, or languages. It's very strange. I thought it'd be much more of a mix, but it seems as if people in Spain are coming here more than anything. So just a casual observation for the first couple of days anyway. Got some big tour group behind me with some guy yelling out instructions to the other walkers. So, yeah. Oh, that's an impressive building. Very impressive. It's not the only one here. There's quite a few that are very impressive. The architecture is amazing. I'm not even sure this is a smart move where I'm going. I'm not going where I came, which may have been the more sensible move, but whatever. I think I'm heading towards the river, but I may be wrong. Hopefully not. It's too warm to walk too far. I'll enjoy having a lunch back in the flat. This way I avoid all the tourists coming down to the tradesman's entrance, as it were. Yeah, that's quite an impressive park. That's the same park from another angle. It's a big mother, grande, as they would say in Espanol. Yeah. I'll make a prediction here. I reckon that Geelong will actually beat Collingwood, because they're They're a very gutsy team. They come back all the time. They're hard to put down. And Collingwood are looking supreme for a while there, but I suspect in the second half, yeah, I will see that Geelong has got the better of Collingwood. That's my prediction anyway. And watch me put some egg on my face later in the day. And of course no one here gives a rat's about what's happening with Collingwood and Geelong. They are basically totally obsessed with the world game. I might just check with my just the one thing, having this GPS is a good thing. I might just check where I am just to make sure I'm doing the right thing here. Not exactly as the crow flies, but I am going in the right direction. So it probably would have been more sensible to go back through the crowds, but I just didn't feel it. It's got some nice shade here. It's a good area to walk on a warm day. I'd say it's going to be mid-30s at least today. Could be back up to 37, who knows? I mean, it's really been an Indian summer here. The one beauty of this place, though, I've got to hand it down to them. Unlike Cairns, it doesn't have this constant wind. There's little wisps of wind, but nothing like the constant blowing that you get in Cairns. So I'm thinking at least the audio will be a little better than what it's been when I've been reporting from my hometown. Oh, well, I'll get into the tapas tomorrow. The reason I'm going to have the roll today, another roll, is because I've got the ingredients, the ham and the cheese, and I couldn't find cling wrap in the supermarket. So if I don't use it up, it might sort of dry out and be unusable. So, and I'll stuff it full of good stuff like the spinach. That's fantastic. Yeah, they had all the usual varieties we've got back home with, like mixture of greens and what have you in a bag. So it's, yeah, they're actually pretty well served. It seems to be, must be a global sort of supermarket trend to have that sort of food, because I mean it's obviously lucrative for them, because the weights bugger all, and they get to charge quite a reasonable amount. So I think they'd be very happy from the supermarket's perspective. Just thought it'd be good to come back a different way. This is the other bridge. I took the bridge that was further north, I guess. This one's down the south, and this is the street that my road comes off. So it's a bit of a walk, but it's pretty well direct now. I think I just went out in a bit of a wedge shape, slightly off the direct route, but still it's okay. The taxi driver took a slightly different route, a more direct route. I think, like I said, I think he's a pretty honest taxi driver. I had on the first day I got here on Wednesday. So well, good news is at least I know I've got a place I can go to watch Richmond play. I still can't believe there's no other people watching it. Maybe there'll be Richmond supporters coming out of the woodwork, but you'd think Collingwood would attract a few people. But I guess there just aren't many Aussies. Probably the dollar's killing it off. There's very little tourism here. I've got to admit, it makes me think more positively about Vietnam. It's a fantastic option for me, because it's cheaper, it has better, it's better for a solo traveller like myself, because you meet more people in the bars there. I haven't gone to the other Oneills, admittedly. It might be a bit more cosmopolitan, but that Oneills just seems to be like a suburban place for Spanish, in effect, which does quite surprise me. I didn't think that would be the case, but like I said, those people may well be at the other Oneills, which is right in the middle of Centro. That probably does make sense. please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great. But please don't ignore me. That's the worst thing you can do on YouTube, is be ignored.